Hey folks, it's Crockett here. Got lots of great things to share with you. Of course, we're so looking forward to heading out to Seattle to do the creativelive.com piece on hybrid photography. But even more exciting than that is what you're looking at, this new lighting system. Of course, we finally settled in on our audio system. And I gotta tell you, sometimes really good lighting comes from rather inexpensive solutions. Isn't that fun? Well, one of them is expensive and one of them's not so expensive. The first part is the one that's, well, not so expensive, and that is what we call the Light Smarter, or Lighting Smarter, whatever you want to call it. And that's the new way of diffusing LED, or LCD, or if you've got CFLs or fluorescent lights that you want to work with. The Light Smarter is the design that I've been working on with my good friend John Fitzpatrick. He's from colormall.com, and those of you who've been with us since the Shoot Smarter days know that John and I go way back on helping photographers solve color problems. And that's one of the problems we're wrestling with right now, as you know. Of course, here I am talking to you in black and white, right? The Light Smarter is a low cost yet high quality piece of fabric. In this case, I'm going to start off with just a 3-foot by 4-foot piece. It's not suspended by any sort of frame at all. There's no need to spend the money on that frame. There are metal rods that do connect that fabric back to a metal block that connects to any sort of light stand. So you'll be able to take any size or shape, or maybe even a heart-shaped design, I guess, if you wanted to make a light modifier, to make a soft box. Now, we don't need soft boxes. We don't need umbrellas anymore. All we need is diffusion. Now, there is a little more science in it than just quite that. Now, as most of you know, I do a lot of technical work when it comes to, well, what I call diffusion dynamics. There's a lot to diffusing light. There's more to it than you would imagine. And if you'd ever gone through and taken a look at a website like filmtools.com, a company in Los Angeles that provides the motion picture industry with a lot of their tools and filters and gels, you'll see that, well, we're going to be using a handful of these more unique diffusion tools. For instance, on the surface of the LEDs that you've got here, those aren't really just basic frost. Those are spun gels. That's right. I've got either 1/2 or 1/4 tough spun gel. Then, of course, we've got this beautiful silk material on the outside here. Now, there is a reason why we want to have spun on the light source, and we want to have a frost or an opal diffusion up on the front. And we'll get into that in detail a little bit later. But the bottom line is, you got to realize, once you take a couple of light sources, like the 1 by 1 inch panels, 1 foot by 1 foot, those are 12 inches by 12 inches. And you put two of those together, you put a little spun diffusion material in front of those are more than capable of carrying 3 by 4 feet worth of really beautiful lighting. And I gotta hand it to my crew. If you take a look at this lighting we're looking at right now, there is zero post-processing on color, on contrast. I've got no fill light, for instance, here. My new studio is, of course, balanced so that all the room light here is beautiful and clear as a whistle. And we've got not only really nice, clean, clear color when we shoot color, we've got beautiful black and white when we shoot black and white, and of course, even our audio is pretty terrific.